Welcome back to the Wolf's Den, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Mr. Jesse Potter in the studio with us today. Jesse's here representing the Chimney Swifts out of the valley. Jesse, astronomy was a real treat.
Glad you liked it, man.
12 cuts of just sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Awesome.
I wrote down, I love the arrangements of the whole CD. I agree with you. I'm not a musician, but from what I got out of it, it was complex. Sometimes I know what I'm talking about, sometimes I haven't got a clue. But I know that this CD was rich and full, and that there was times I thought, holy cow, how are they doing that? Because it's just so full. And there was so much going on, but it was never busy. It was never distracting. It was always pleasant to the ear. In a couple of ways, I don't ever like to put anybody to say, oh, you sound like this person or you sound like that person, because you sound like you is who you sound like. But I did, on a couple of songs, I was trying to think, that voice, what does that voice remind me of? And the only thing that I could think of, it came to me kind of quick at the end, was Bare Naked Ladies.
That's funny you say that. That's been what we've been getting from people lately.
You got that kind of vibe, and you got that kind of flow. Now, listen.
It's the Canadian vibe.
Maybe it is the Canadian vibe. I guess maybe it's those Nova Scotia blues.
Yeah, it could be that.
But you know, like, I just gotta say, everything about the CD I really, really enjoyed. I love those little pauses in a couple of songs that you had there. They sneak up on you kind of unexpectedly. They're only a half a beat long, but they're like a long, cold glass of water. They're really, really refreshing. I loved it. I loved the CD. I got to tell you, my friend, you're coming off a long way.
Thanks, man. Yeah,
I mean, hey, you know, I mean, I remember, like, oh, Jesse, I remember well over 10 years ago, brother. And I got to say that you just leaps and leaps and leaps and bounds. And you've matured immensely, and I can't wait to see where you're going to be in another 10.
Awesome. Thanks,
you know?
man.
So now,
that's exciting. We try not to think that far ahead.
well, hey, listen, you know what? Look how time flies. Hendrix is going to school.
Yeah, right.
You know, you're a young fellow. That freaks me out, right? I mean, that really does.
Yeah, me too.
But hey, buddy, you know what? It's been a real pleasure, and it's been way too long. All right, so we got to make sure
nice to
that
get together again. Yeah.
we don't go this long again without seeing each other.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll get you out to one of our shows here in the near future.
You will indeed.
Man.
You will
Hook
indeed.
You up with a couple tickets.
Excellent. Now, my friend, speaking of that, how can people get a hold of you?
Well, probably the best way would be to go on the website, thechimneyswifts.com. There's a contact us form on there. Okay. So that's like, you know, if you wanted to hire us to play at something, you know, we do weddings and bars and private events and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But if you were wanting to just reach out personally and, you know, let us know you like the album or something, you could hit us up there. You could go on our Facebook page or Instagram or whatever. We're
you're on all of those
keeping
mediums.
keeping the social media up to date. Yeah, it's good.
And so you're on Facebook too.
Yeah.
And now, what's coming, buddy? What do you got coming up?
Well, we're currently working on our next single. So we've got this single. It's the song "Tattoo" that has really been a crowd favorite lately. We've been playing it at most of our shows. A lot of our fans have tattoos. It's about, the concept of the song is it's about not being able to decide what you want to get for a tattoo. None of us in the band actually have tattoos for that reason. And so it's this song about that, and we're hoping to record it in the home studio again and release it as a single, and around the same time do a music video for it and get all of our fans with tattoos involved in the music video. So if you want to reach out to be a part of that, you can just send us a message through either Facebook or our website. And if you've got a tattoo and you want to show it off in a music video, that would be the spot to do it. And yeah, we're hoping that, you know, if the recording goes really well and the song does well, maybe we can pitch it to a show or something, because there's a lot of those reality shows about, you know, people
tattoos and stuff,
becoming tattoo artists or running a tattoo parlor. So, you know, nothing like having your song as a theme song for a show to kind of create that underbelly of income for an artist. Because I don't know if you know much about the revenue streams in the music industry.
We know all about that, brother. Trust me.
It's really complicated, and it's really hard to find anything that's consistent. So, you know, getting something like that would be a really nice step in the right direction. So that's sort of what we're aiming for with that tattoo release. And then we're also going to be working on our next album over this year as well, which we got plenty of material for, and we just got to figure out how we want to piece it all together. So that's going to be fun. And in terms of shows, we're currently applying to a bunch of music festivals, but we're going to be doing another album launch in Halifax, because we did our release in the Valley, but I feel like it's important to also get out, you know, to Halifax, to our fans there, because it's a bit of a trek to the Valley. A lot of people couldn't make it out. So we're on the lookout for a venue. We're hoping the Carlton might have us.
Okay.
Sent them a message, and the date we're looking at is the 20th of March, so right at the spring equinox there.
Nice.
Yeah, so...
Okay, and now you had said something earlier about you and maybe 2 or 3 other bands doing something?
On February 8th, we're doing a show at Gaspereau Community Center, which is near Wolfville.
Yes.
And that is going to be like a big 4-band kind of, I almost think of it as a mini festival, you know? We're just like booking this hall and playing music all evening and night. And that's with the Sunnysiders, Falcor, and Elora's Garden. So these are 3 bands that are just up and coming in the Valley, and they've been doing a lot of shows out that way. So yeah, it's going to be nice to get together with all those guys and do a show.
And how much are the tickets for that?
Tickets for that are $15 in advance or $20 at the door.
Okay.
And $5 from every ticket is actually going to a relief fund for the Australian wildfires going on over there right now. Yeah, so.
And that's on April or February?
February 8th.
8th, and that's in Gaspereau?
Yeah.
All right, and that's at the community center there.
Yeah, you can see the event page on our, if you go on the Chimney Swifts Facebook page, the event page is there, yeah.
Excellent. Well, again, my friend, it's been a real pleasure to have you in. We always, it's always good to see you.
Me too.
And when you see the rest of your family, give them a little bit of love from me if you wouldn't mind.
Man.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you're sticking around after the Wolves Den, stick around. Ronnie James is coming up with 3 hours of the Coastal Connection. And you know the drill around here, like we always say, ladies and gentlemen, please, 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 be kind. Be nice to each other. It doesn't take anything at all. Just a smile works. And always, always, always hug the ones you love. Hey, Cliff.
So I'm going to try, I guess, this new song that you might see the band playing if you come to the show on the 8th. It's called Maybe Next Time.
All right.
I won't be so blind. Maybe next time I will see it coming. I don't wanna be your fool. I don't wanna be your tool. I don't wanna be some label drawn by you. 'Cause I don't wanna be anything. No, no, no. now that you take my life into yours, I don't want a symbiotic relationship with you. All these things that you do have been running so long for you. Now I don't want to be the one you lose, 'cause I don't want to be anything, no, no, no. You can call me by name,
Right on. Nice new tune.
Thanks, man. Sounds even better with the band.